the populace is growing.
Yes.
We
yes.
got people moving in.
Absolutely.
How is the interest rate affecting things? I mean, are we having less transactions across the board, or people just don't want? I mean, I can guess people don't want to move.
Well, people don't want to move if they're in a nice, comfortable spot. And that's the first time that these are conversations that we did have with our seller clients that, hey, although the market is really, really well for you, you might want to think about where you want to go first before we list. And the clients during COVID times were coming in from out of state. Why? Because they were selling high and they did not want to buy high. So their only option was to move, and they decided to move to the south.
Yeah.
Here, it's when we have that conversation and I ask them to look and see, where would you like to go? How much is that going to cost you? They really do change their mind. Or they sit still until they can figure it out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But for first-time home buyers, they do not care. Honestly, they do not care. Tell me how much I can afford within a reasonable, and up or down, that interest rate does not bother them. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Tell me a little bit about Lake Homes Realty and kind of how that plays into your business operations. You've mentioned just a minute ago, Lexington County, you're doing stuff in Red Bank, but the lake has got to be a big piece of what you're doing too. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Lake Homes Realty is a niche broker.
Yeah.
We are across 32 states now, nationwide, all across all the lakes that we've actually begun to do some beaches too.
Cool.
But let's see, we have about 100 agents, and every time we get bigger and bigger, every time we go back, we have to travel back to Alabama. That is where our broker, that's headquarters there.
Yeah.
And we get to meet each other. Now, my client for a lake client, they are usually shopping around all the lakes, nationwide, all the lakes. Wow. This is a retired client or somebody looking for a second home. So that's a little bit different. Yeah. That's more picky, more checklist, more, am I going to be comfortable? How far are the hospitals, grocery stores, things like that. Mm-hmm.
Well, we do have a beautiful lake here.
We do. So I'm telling you, Lake Murray really does beat out a lot of other lakes. And not because I live here and I play here, but I have visited some other lakes.
No, it's special. So close to so much like just Metropolis. We got Columbia. I mean, it's all right there. So that is really cool.